How dare you, sir?
How dare I? And thank you for that message, by the way. Um, yeah, we were.
Offline.
Yeah, we were offline.
Okay.
So I
Oh,
clicked
okay.
on, and then it went off apparently. So anyone just catching up, our heroes have just met this mysterious benefactor who has saved them from jail, Mr. Black. Sorry for the late introduction. It seems we went on and then it clicked off. I guess that's live, but there we go.
Save them from jail as if we hadn't defeated the mimics on our own.
Yeah, for sure.
Ridiculous.
No, he's definitely yeah, he thinks he's the savior. But so yeah, that's live there for you though. But anyway, as he comes in, he says, "Hello. Well, back to back. Things had gotten away from me. We are now in this carriage, and you see, we are going in a direction very fast, away from the Waterdeep Police Department. Yes, yes, good,
Yes, we
good.
do.
His
So,
his awareness of the obvious is astounding. I am just awestruck. Wow. Wow.
We should just start calling him Captain Obvious. I mean, come on.
He's Captain Hindsight. He's like, I saved you from this thing that you were already saved from. I did great job. Oh my God, look at me. Not Transylvanian at all. All right, we got it.
but
Not
Just
Russian
looking
at
out
all.
the window, watching us how fast we go, wondering who was the name he called? Jeffrey?
yeah.
Yes,
He's wondering who Jeffrey. She's wondering who Jeffrey is. Like she's like, I don't care about this mysterious stranger. Like, who's Jeffrey?
What
Like,
does
is
he
Jeffrey
want? What are
cute?
his needs? Like, what are?
What does he do? Is he just a writer or is he more than that?
Does Jeffrey enjoy
Question-
his job as a chauffeur?
No, the question is Jeffrey's name starts with a J or a G? That's the question here.
That is such an important question.
Yeah, I mean, we're all here for it.
There's
Carl's gonna try and figure out how to talk to Jeffrey in this moment.
Okay, as you're looking through, you see there is like a pane glass window in the back behind this guy. You're all sitting on one side. It's like four of you kind of scrunched up on one side of a carriage, and then he's just sitting on the other, legs crossed, across from you. And then you can see Jeffrey through the window, kind of his like right hindquarters, kind of as he's at the front of the carriage, shoeing the horses. So
It's just straight Jeffrey's cheeks. All right, well,
yeah.
knock, knock. Hey, Jeffrey, you got
Cheeks?
some great cheeks. What's going on with you, big guy?
Don't mind Jeffrey. No, Jeffrey, turn around. Do not pay mind to them. I know we are all wondering about Jeffrey, and that is a healthy intuition you have. I would never
He
try and
looks to the side to also look at Jeffrey's cheeks. Oh my God, Jeffrey's caked up. We know it.
look.
Thick
I try
on
not to look.
Tuesday.
Yes, he is buff. He's smuggling hams back there. I understand.
He's
Oh, I
cracking those
believe
shapes.
it. Oh, thank God, Steve's asleep smuggling.
Oh,
hams.
yeah.
Oh no.
Would he
Smuggling
be?
hams.
I mean, like, would he be like, wow, that's amazing, or would he be jealous because this is a new kind of Steve? So it's been a while since we've all talked.
Look. Steve's a saucy man, but he still loves his hams. Caked up
Steve
on a
still fit, by the
Tuesday
way?
is Jeffrey. Or-
Since Carl was passed out last time, was Steve still fit, or did we find
Steve's
out
still
that he
fit.
wasn't
hasn't-
actually
yeah,
fit?
it
Okay.
hasn't let loose yet. He hasn't.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, he hasn't breathed out yet necessarily, as we're thinking about
He
it.
just been
He
taking like those
hasn't
little tiny
exhaled.
breaths, like.
He's still sucking it in.
Yeah. Oh God, I hate that feeling.
No, I know we all are investigating Jeffrey. He is a very, very nice man. He serves our purpose and our cause. I am initiating you into our cause, and when you are initiated, you may talk to Jeffrey anytime you like.
Were you trying to investigate his cheeks? Come
I'm
on.
trying to
now.
investigate Jeffrey. Not his cheeks, just Jeffrey. I got a 4.
We're talking like a
His
silhouette.
name is Jeffrey, and I still don't know if it's spelled with a J or a G.
So
With-
we're all looking around, and Carlotta's
is
just
Jeffrey
like,
really? Yeah.
Carla's just like, oh dang.
Well, Carl's a lesbian, so she's not interested in that way. She's just interested in what's Jeffrey all about? What's his life like? She's just she's totally uninterested in what's
Carl
going
can
on.
appreciate the form of a proper hippopotamus rump, whether it's on
Yeah.
Jeffrey or anybody else.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I hope with that poor investigation roll that
The other roll, by
Zari
the
and I
way, because the
noticed.
roll with advantage was a crit, which sucks.
Like
So
like
the 4 and
Zari,
22.
Zari and I look over, and Carlotta is just like Jeffrey.
Yeah.
It's just like me thinking away, and there's like a thought bubble of just question mark with a person, just like, who is Jeffrey?
I know he is a very nice. He is a very nice man. He has the carriage. I really think for all of us that you know you. I mean, not that I say pay attention to me, please, but pay attention to me, please.
Sorry.
Quick question, Mr. Black. What's your horse's name? Is it Argyle?
Oh my gosh, my horse's name. I don't know the horse's name. Jeffrey tends to the horses. He has a very caring hands.
I'm gonna poke my head out the window and be like, Argyle, is that you at the front?
You hear nothing. You hear Jeffrey say, "Huh?"
Oh, that is so depressing. I pull my head back in the window. Ah, I wanted it to be Argyle so bad.
No, I
It's
don't.
Argyle. Should we be concerned?
Well, I
Where
mean,
is Argyle? Because last I checked, he was ready to commit murder, and that's
look,
Yeah,
that's
we
why
never
I'm
heard
worried
that
about
when we
this
came
horse.
back. We remembered
Zari's
all of
right.
us, but
Zari's
we
right. That's why
totally
I'm
forgot
worried.
about Argyle.
Oh my
If
gosh.
this
we
horse
don't
is
have
not our
Eugene
horse,
either,
Eugene.
so
Eugene has been under my hat the entire time. Let's just say that. He's been eating my hair.
I feel like Eugene's rather large now. Isn't he like at least, a
My
few
hat
feet?
is a lot bigger than
It's a 10-gallon
just
hat.
to fit
Like,
Eugene.
it's a
A
10-gallon
10-gallon
hat. For a
hat.
little
She's like a
halfling.
4-gallon person.
Like Doug Dimmadome from Fairy Odd Parents. It's just a
From
tall hat.
all those dimodomes. Yeah.
yeah.
Doug Dimmadome from Dimmadome.
No, he says, no. Yes, your horses are fine. Your horse is parked out front of your home. Argyle, we've tied his reins to the parking meter out front. He should be fine.
Oh no, he's hanging out with Dion
God.
207.
Going
Mistakes
to
were
have so
made.
many tickets from him.
Mistakes were
I'm just going
made.
to keep spinning out. Ticket,
I'm
ticket,
sure they will be
ticket.
fine together. They must talk to each other. They talk together. Well, enough about your horse. About Jeffrey and his shapely rear and his hands and his caring for the horses.
Shapely hams different than his backside? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, they're spiral
misunderstood.
hams.
His
We ain't
hands.
even
Holding a
playing.
giant ham while he's doing
Glazed ham.
They're his hands. You do not. I will repeat again. His hands. The two. He's got two of them.
I'm just gonna grab the hands of Mr. Black here and be like, you know what? This is kind of just how we do things. None of it's ever as smooth as you think, but we're here for you, friend. And the ham.
Carl's new goal is to completely ignore Mr. Black, except for making him upset for not staying on top of it. That seems to be her thing. She's totally done.
You're now just staring out the window, just ignoring him completely.
A really good nap. Like, I never woke up when the mimic showed up, so I assume I've been sleeping this entire time,
you got
and this guy
swallowed by a
woke me
mimic.
up from a nap.
Yeah. Well,
So I don't like him.
well, okay. So enough about. Look, I have a task for you all. You are now fugitives from the law, and it is not of your doing. It is not your fault. This was done to you, to bind you up, so that you could not stop them. But me and my organization, we got to the bottom of what was happening, and we knew we could find you.
I'm like looking around for a sending stone, media stone, because there's a stone.
Yeah, there is.
Clearing us of this bad thought. I'm just kind of like looking at the stone, looking at him, looking at the stone, looking at him, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're definitely in trouble now. There's no way that this thing that is recorded will ever release us from trouble.
And being released to a national, if not international audience.
Mm-hmm.
We're like the only
multi-universal.
reality
the police
TV show.
probably are watching and following us.
Yeah. And they just have their sirens off because it's just easier that way.
Yeah, they want to be able to hear the
I
audio.
think they're just watching it and not realizing that they could follow us because the police in this game always seem to be so incompetent. They're just like watching it and they're like, damn, how are we going to find them?
That's why I'm just gonna keep looking at the stone and looking at Mr. Black and then looking at the stone and then being like, oh yes, go on.
Yes,
Mr. Black,
yes.
what is your organization called by any chance? Just because I've never heard of you or knew anything about you, and you dress like you're important, but I have no idea who you are.
That I will only tell you if you earn the right for the knowledge of my organization.
And how do I do that?
Well, we need to get information. You see, my organization is not is necessarily as important to this. What you need right now is to get information on how or why you were framed, and that will take finding someone.
Who
I'm
are we
gonna-
finding? Get to the point.
I'm gonna wave the sending stone closer and be like, so who framed us? Is it's like right next to my ear? And I'm gonna like lean into Mr. Black and be like, who framed us?
Trying to mic the conversation, but at the setting, I'm picturing the Sendstone Mini as a drone. So I'm picturing a huge drone.
Oh
Just
yeah, it's like
following
right
you.
here, and I'm like,
Camera crew
who framed
behind.
us? What do you
Just grab
what do
this.
you-
What
what
were
do
you
you
gonna
know?
say?
Here is what I know.
Nonchalant.
There is a large organization with their hands in many pots. It seems they have been playing with time. Yes, that is right. You heard me. It is that dire. They have been playing with time. Think of the implications.
Is it the Open Lords of Waterdeep?
No, it is not them.
Is-
Well, maybe. Well, I don't know. Well, possibly.
Are you the
No,
Open Lords of Waterdeep?
there's not many open lords of Waterdeep. There are only a few, but I do not think they are at fault for this.
Carl has never heard the term. She just is getting more suspicious. Just decides to steal Sari's
Well,
question.
Carl's from the country, so that's normal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I hear that as a underground purveyor of things, and I'm like, oh, well, excuse me, sending stone, go over there, get out of here, sir. We have
A
things to
handkerchief
discuss.
on it, so he can't take the actual camera.
I'm like, get out of here, sending. So I am very interested.
I think that there's an organization. I only know the name. They are known. I don't know the name, but they have a coin, a pendant. They
You just said you knew the name. How
Well,
do you know
I've
their
made up the
if you
name
knew the-
myself. It's a name I made after seeing their coin.
What's
Oh,
the
they're-
coin? Can you show us
You
their
made
coin?
a coin?
They made
No,
the
no,
coin.
they're the coin people, obviously. I mean,
No,
he seems
that's not the
very
name I made
astute.
for them. It was a lot
The
more imaginative.
government?
How do you give us this coin?
He
Tell us
produces-
the name
Like,
that should give us this
Regency
coin.
of Waterdeep? Like, I don't
No,
know.
it is not the detective agency of Waterdeep. It is. Hold on. He
Okay.
fishes through his pocket. As he's fishing through, he pulls out a coin, and it's about a 4-inch by 4-inch platinum coin. Where you see on one side of the face is a dragon breathing fire, and then on the other side of the face is the dragon flying. He says, "I have called them the Double Dragon."
That's lame. Double dragon?
There's
Just
two.
say
One on each side.
Does one of them wear red and one of them wear blue?
Well, sometimes I guess I have not asked, but yes, I mean that's it.
Black and one of them is white.
I would say
No, everybody here, that was a
yin and yang.
straight whoosh. There was
No,
a
that was
double
not a whoosh
dragon
for me.
reference in
That
there.
was that's
There was a double dragon reference
yeah, that
in
was
there.
a double.
and
It was a video game, 8-bit video game back in the day.
Oh,
Thinking
so
of
like,
Avatar: The Last Airbender, where the two, was it the fire-bending gods are a red dragon and a blue dragon?
Yeah, no, it's probably close to it, but yeah, it was a fighting 8-bit video game back on Nintendo back in the day.
dragon. What's the dragon? You know, we're gonna get there.
I'm going to take the coin to inspect it closer.
Ooh, very nice. Give me an investigation of the coin as you're going all Zari private eye.
Yeah, Zari's just interested. Plus, she's just going to keep the coin. She wants the coin.
A 10. Give me a sleight of hand if you try and pocket it without him seeing. I want to see how well
Can
this
I give
goes.
the help action? Can I give the help action for the
Come on.
investigation?
Better than a 10.
Awesome. A 22. You are able to pocket it without him seeing. And he was like, "Well, what? Well, I call them the Double Dragon. We may come up with a name sometime in the future. Maybe if you meet them, you can ask them their name. We found one of their regional bosses in the area. He is at a boxing gym. He runs it.
What's his name?
Well, his name, gosh, I
I
don't
bet
know
I'm
it.
gonna recognize it.
I don't know his name. I know he is a Cyclops though. You will know him when you see him because he has one eye.
Oh my god.
That is the
Okay,
definition
so
of
how do you know who
Cyclops.
the boss is if you don't know the name? Like,
Because we had been following people we thought might have been involved, and everyone kept answering to one man. He was a
Look,
very large Cyclops.
we
You
have a
did not.
very important question.
What would that be?
Mr. Black, do you have any booze?
Well, yes, I have I do
More
have
important question.
a bar in the carriage as he goes and pulls out a shelf, and you see a small bar with glasses, a ice bucket, some tongs, and he
I don't grab the glasses, I grab
Mini
the
bar?
bottle and just start
grab the
going.
bottle.
I just start going. I'm like, all right, this is great. We'll take care of this for you. Glut, glut, glut.
Well, thank you. Yes, you can find his name when you meet him. He is a big Cyclops. He is in the back of the boxing gym.
There aren't too many 12-foot tall, one-eyed guys. I think we'll be okay. Gluck, gluck, gluck.
Yes, he usually has 2 guards with him, but after that, he should be easy. If you can take him
What?
hostage. He
what
points
are
to
the
Freeze
guards?
me?
yes.
So,
What are
so,
the guards
so
look
wait,
like?
so wait a minute. I'm gonna look at Zari and Carlotta and be like, so he's entreating us to kidnapping. Great hooch, by the way, but entreating us to kidnapping after he's picked us up from something that we were obviously framed from. That Sending Stone saw. Is everyone else on the same page here? Like I'm getting sauced, but like as a character, but like, come on now. Like, does anyone else think this is maybe not the best move?
PTSD episode, went to a nap, I came up, and now I've been kidnapped. Can I call the police?
I'm pretty sure you pooped in your sleep, Carl. I wouldn't do that. It's been like 20
You know
hours.
what? When
You're
you're my
small and
age, it's
old.
hard to control your bowels. But when you're right now, you're fine. You're lively and all that and young. When you need to wear a diaper, you can come back.
Old people get incontinent. I'm here for you. I'm just looking out for you. We don't want the Sending Stone to catch that.
I don't give a crap. Like if they know,
I know.
I take it.
Oh no.
It is not
But
your
no.
fault, Carl. It happens when you pass
I
out
was-
and get eaten by mimics.
I was seriously asking Zari and Carl. I'm like, what do you guys think? Like we got picked up from something that was obviously a frame job, and now we're supposed to kidnap. Like, how does everyone feel about this? Like, I'm down to do whatever the group wants, but I want the consensus. No, Eugene, I love you, but you don't count. Stop chewing on my tail.
I feel like what's happening here is that someone dug a hole, pushed us into the hole, blamed us for digging the hole, and now is asking us to dig further. That seems to be what we're going for right now.
Here's a suggestion. You go on the run, head to Metro's, gamble. I have a lot of money. I have some safe money stored up, and do all that. And just ignore all this. Second option.
All I'm hearing is drinking and gambling, and I'm not against it. I mean,
dinosaur races down in Mesro too. That is some fun shit.
Brogan apparently has like 15 pieces of child support to pay for, so I need to win some money.
So I need to go gamble what I
We're
have.
abandoning this. Are we
No
actually
one's-
legitimately abandoning it?
No one said Brogan was smart.
Yeah, I've got child support payments and all this money burning a hole in my pocket. Let's go gamble. Like,
Look,
I feel like Carlo went to Mesro at some point and became like some world-renowned dinosaur champion, like rider,
Mhm.
and is just never discussed it.
That's awesome.
I would love to see the national rodeo finals. I mean, the national Carl finals displayed here.
So what are we doing?
Well, if you care to leave, you may leave. The door is right there. I could have Jeffrey slow down with his reasonably sized feet. And
Not-
First of
Stop.
all, there ain't nothing reasonable about Jeffrey, and we like that.
yes, yes.
Can we take Jeffrey and go on our own trip, and you need to deal with your situation yourself?
Yes.
I do not have much power, but I mean, you all, but
You
I
just kidnapped us. I think you have enough
I
power.
gave
Give
you
us,
away
give
now.
us Big Glutes Jeffrey. Give us BGJ. I
As-
want Big Glutes Jeffrey.
You do see that the carriage stops as he
EGG.
knocks
We
on the
don't know how he
glass.
spells his name.
He knocks on
Carriage
the
stop.
glass.
So, yes, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, are, he looks out the window. He knocks on the glass, and says, "Jeffrey, you can pull over if you care to." And Jeffrey pulls over. The carriage stops and says, "You all may leave, gamble and drink, but I promise you, your lives will only get worse until we take down the double dragon."
How far from the boxing ring are we?
Well, that is a good question. As he points and he goes, "We're about 5 buildings away from the boxing gym."
Oh, screw it. You know what? I'm already a dragon. I'm basically a double dragon because I used to be a big dragon. I was like, I'll box it up. You guys go gamble. We got this. I'm already 3 hooches to the win. Big cheeks, Jeffrey. Follow me. We're going to get this done. You hold the towel, big guy. I got you.
No, Jeffrey.
So it
Jeffrey.
means I just gotta go gamble.
Can I attempt to persuade Jeffrey to come with me?
Give a persuasion. See if he'll follow you.
I would like to give the help action.
Yeah,
So
give
he
a
has
persuasion.
advantage.
Jeffrey's like,
That's all I want.
you hear
I
Mr.
just
Black
wanna
saying, no, Jeffrey, stay with the.
I
We need
just
the
want to
getaway vehicle.
persuade the Jeffrey. 20!
Oh my gosh. As
Yes!
Yeah.
you see Jeffrey get down, he opens the door, pops his head in. You see a man of about 35 years old, wearing like a driver's cap kind of a thing, has driving gloves on, has goggles on, like he's ready to be a racer kind of a thing, and has like a brown jacket on with brown
Take
pants.
up from Tuesday to friggin' next Tuesday. Jeffrey with a G or a Jeff, my guy. Let's go, baby.
He says, "Sir, I'm going to follow them in and make sure everything goes okay. But you stay here. You know where the bar is, sir. And, we'll be back in a jiff. If you,
We'll be back in a Jeff, baby.
Gift.
You hear Mr. Black say, "Well, I don't like it, but this may be how it has to be. So you'll see in the back of the gym is where the Cyclops is, usually in his office. You can tell where it is by the 2 guards that guard the door, a female and a male hippogriff. They shall be."
Carl-
Will you be able to handle it?
Carl, that's your cue. You're coming with, and I look over at
A
G.
specific kind of want here. I don't
Oh
like
my
it
God.
because if
Look.
anything, this makes this worse because they're reminding me of my dead wife.
I brought caked up Jeff. What else do you want? All right. I mean, oh my God. I look over at Jeff and I'm like, Jeff, do me a solid before you leave. Grab something from that bar. We're gonna get weird. And as the drunken master, I am going to
Poor
also
guy.
pull out from my own pack, my own small, normal size Let's Get Weird shirt, because never gonna forget big and small. And we're heading to the gym.
On short.
Tall and short, exactly. Tall and short. See,
I'm never gonna.
that's what I would have remembered
forgot
if
that.
Rogan hadn't been drinking.
Short
Rogan's
with their
been drinking.
juice. I love how Rogan was just like never gonna get big and small. Tall and short.
When you
He's just
Exactly.
really on drunk.
That's how it went too.
I'll never forget your name, Barrel. But I've been drinking myself too.
Rogan.
Yeah, elf and dwarf. I mean, tall and short. I mean, big and small. I mean, I have no idea who you are. You guys were really great, and you wore my favorite shirt. Please bring it back.
Yeah, we'll not
As-
discuss that. Technically, they were our slaves.
No, they were fire giant slaves. We were good people that freed them.
And then they decided to, again, be our slaves as gratitude. And then we gave them away as engagement presents.
I have
As
no
like they
recollection.
were dish.
I have no recollection of the events in question. I was drinking.
You're probably drinking, yeah. It was working.
You
It worked
were
out.
always
Jesus,
drinking.
Then you shouldn't be remembering anything for like the past 20 years. I mean, come on.
That's why Brogan
That
gets away
explains why
with
he
a
has
clean
15
conscience.
kids.
He,
Because he doesn't have any
Damn it.
memory of the past 15 years. That's why he has.
We're just reminding him all the time about what's going on.
Damn it,
Steve
sorry,
is
that was so
encouraged
true.
Believing him there.
I literally have Zari and Carl nagging at me Jeff is sitting there carrying a thing of booze. We're walking up to the boxing gym, and I'm just like, ugh, everything is awful. You guys are like two ex-wives, which I've never had. Obviously, this is terrible.
Because you just don't remember the
The thing
marriage
is, he
or the
probably
divorce.
has 15 wives. He just forgot to get divorced because he's drunk all the time.
They all have
The
silly
Las
names.
Vegas wedding. He did.
Nobody heard your correct assumptions, Ari. Get
I
out
would
of here
love
with
it.
that.
I would love it if Broken did that, but also went to the same Las Vegas, like Waterdeep Las Vegas chapel every time. And then like they were just super chill with Broken. And so they never said anything, even though
First
it
of-
was a different woman every
First of
time.
all, Elvis
No,
does
he
a
changed
great
his hat
ceremony.
each time.
Waterdeep Elvis is just like a gnome Elvis.
It's literally this.
He's like
It's
this
literally
short.
this.
Yeah.
Just changed his hat each time. That's how they were so chill about
You
it. They were like,
know
oh,
that.
he's a dragonborn.
All
2 or
right,
3
so
times in a night.
so we
All right.
make it to the boxing
I'm
door.
so sorry.
You open the door to the boxing gym. As you look around, you start to see there's not that many people in there. There's about 3 or 4 people boxing. You see that there's like varying amounts of tattoos that are very visible on everyone's arms, but you notice that their arms are still fairly covered. They're not, some of them have like half sleeves, full sleeves, quarter sleeves, but inevitably some level of sleeving of tattoos on their arms as they are boxing. And as you all walk in, the whole gym just stops and kind of stares at you and then goes back to what they're doing.
I drop my coat and I give it to Jeffrey, and I'm like, Big Ham's Jeffrey. I know you got my back. Obviously, those legs can move. Let's see what shakes loose.
You want to.
I don't know what Jeffrey's bottom half looks like. Is he actually like? Could he box? Like, is he
What
just
is-
totally bottom heavy or something?
Brogan or Jeffrey?
Maybe he's only caked up.
Jeffrey.
Oh,
Like, is he only like as Brogan said? Is he only caked up and there's just noodles on the top, or what's going on?
for Jeffrey?
Yeah, like is he completely weak up top, and it's gonna be really funny to watch him.
Guys,
Caleb
Jeffrey was
boxing?
supposed to be a side comment, and now everyone's fascinated with Jeffrey. I hate this.
I am
It's
so
MDM
sorry.
Blake in that
This is
statement.
how D&D goes. You plan a
so
campaign
sorry.
and a cat crosses the road.
And
So
now we need to follow that cat. It has
Jeffrey
nothing to
is
do
proportionate
with.
up top. You can tell he's very lean and proportionate.
Oh, so Jeffrey
I
is
thought
like a
this was gonna
jet.
be hilarious for a
Jeffrey
second.
is like a Jet Li with a big old bottom. Not upset. Not
Yeah.
upset.
I mean,
All right, so here we go.
even without a perception, you'd know he is smuggling hams. Like that's an accurate description of what's happening.
I love Ham Jeffrey. I'm gonna call him Ham Jeffrey. from now on.
And when he
Oh
meets
my
Steve,
God, something family
Humphrey.
ham. I don't even know.
His name is Humphrey.
Hamfrey? I like that.
Humphrey.
Sorry, I like that. Hamfrey, I like that.
So
That's when G in front to still keep it like Jeffrey.
Hamfrey, hold my jacket, and I'm gonna drunkenly slip into the ring because they don't know I'm a drunken master, and be like, all right, let's go.
you see a gentleman in front of you. He's in shorts. He's wearing a tank top kind of shirt. He's got a full sleeve from his wrist up to his arm, and he is just kind of moving around the ring slowly. And he says, "You like to box?"
I'm gonna look at him and be like, I like to win. I'm broken. And I'm going to spend a key point and take patient defense before he punches me.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Before he punches, awesome. And he's about to get started. If we want to do this, I'll roll an initiative real quick. You two are standing on the side of the ring. People are starting to gather around. Everyone roll into initiative, even if you're involved in this or not. And we're going to start to see exactly what this starts to look
Ooh, crit fail initiative. Yeah, we're going last, baby. That's why we patient defense first.
Oh, nice.
I do not have a need for speed. I have a need for getting punched in the face. Let's go, baby.
And as he looks at you and says, "I've never seen you here before. You want to fight? We'll fight." It's about to get started. Everything's about to kick off. Carl, you notice this all going on, and you see that there is more and more people now coming around the gym that are coming to the main ring in the center as they are starting to get this fight going. It's almost like the out-of-towners just walked in, and they're about to see what their hometown boys are made of. Carl, you're watching this in the ring. What do you do?
Do I clock the two bodyguards?
Give me a perception. Let's see what you pick up.
I might have an idea. Perception.
22.
22.
Ooh.
Fantastic. You see, so this is in like the middle of this ring where they have like bags hanging around the other side, like all the other the outsides of the ring. They have like different boxing, like weight sets and stuff like that.
Speed bags, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, speed bags, you name it. And so like you look towards all the way back, and it seems like there's almost like a stairs that goes up to an what would be like an office area, and at the bottom of these stairs, all the way in the back of the ring, I mean of the boxing gym, you see two Jif, a male and a female, both leaning up against the wall, wearing suits. But they're like, let's retcon the suits. They're not wearing suits; they're wearing track suits,
That's so much
Oh,
worse.
so they're Russian. Oh,
matching track suits.
fair enough.
Our friend
All right.
Mr. Black.
I want to talk to Zari because I might have an idea that might be like the fight is a bit of a distraction, but I also have another idea. I turn to Zari and I go, hey, do you think we could try to get a pool going to get everyone really hyped up and distracted and cause more of a scene?
Probably. Here's and I hand her 100 gold and I basically go, here you go, start a pool.
Okay, who are you betting on then?
Brogan. I'll bet on Brogan, but don't tell him.
All right, and
Say
then
I
Carl's
bet on
gonna
the other guy.
Yeah, Carl is like starting to call. Some people are like, gather around. Like, all bets are going for the fight of blah, 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 blah versus Broken Naked Eye. Because I have no idea who this guy's name is. So I was just like,
Yeah, you don't know.
it's just like, bets are going. Like, I'm just going random stats like 1 in 10 odds, 100 odds. What's it going to be? Who's it going to go? And she's
Awesome.
becoming like one of those little like, like she's going to become an announcer sort of doing bets and pools
Love
and
it. Give me a
stuff to get
performance. See
their
what this looks
attention.
like.
Can I
Show us my
help her with
board character.
advantage?
I'll tell you what. Since you're right after her, you can give your action to do so, and you on your turn we can see what you do to give the advantage.
Never mind. Because if it was going to work, I'm not sure I was going to disappear.
Oh yeah, you're like nope. First thing you do whenever something happens is Zari just disappears. So yeah, performance. And we'll see what it looks
Okay.
like. An 8.
One of the few skills Brogan is good at. Like
And that is
As everyone looks
an 8
around,
and a 2.
you're able to take about 20 gold pieces in bets on the guy in the ring to win. No one else really has that much cash. The performance doesn't bring in that much. What are the odds you're thinking that you're giving people for Brogan to win? I mean, for the guy in the ring to win.
I would say maybe the odds were Carl has not done any math ever. So
she's
like
got
her
years of back
life's so
taxes.
concerned with the books and the taxes and stuff. That's why.
Yeah.
So I would say
I don't know, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1.
5 to 1 odds.
5 to 1 odds that the guy in the ring is going to win, and then we're going to have it pay out reverse on Brogan. So it will
I just
also
wanted to try
Brogan
and get the
wins.
attention of the bodyguards. I wanted to see if they would move over from their spot to be able to bet. That's kind of what the whole thing was about.
The 8 performance doesn't really intrigue them too much. It was a great performance.
Okay.
Wait till my first round.
I have a 0 to performance.
They're gonna be paying attention.
No, I get it. I get it. It was a really good try.
That's okay. Maybe next round, maybe
and
you'll
this
get
20
hyped
gold
up.
may turn into 100 gold, and then Zari's 100 gold may turn into 500 gold. So who knows? Zari, you are up. As you're watching this, you see Carl running around trying to take some bets, putting on a show, and Brogan is in the ring ready.
Yeah, I see it's not working well, and I just go, damn, I thought this was going to be a fight. How about this for all you people, since you don't want to bet on him? If the Dragonborn loses, he has to pay for all your drinks after this.
And you're just looking around. You're just telling them that just as everyone
He really
stares
has
at
to give
you.
money too.
Huh? We have to, if he loses, you have to, we have to buy drinks for every.
He has to buy your drinks.
Oh, if he loses. Ooh, give me a persuasion.
Watch, this will be a
He
20.
has to give money people too.
Yeah, because I got extra money, Zari. Thanks. Child support.
They're all looking at you with a 5, with your 5 persuasion. They're all looking at you like, if he loses, we're gonna kill
I
him.
was hoping bounce off hers to help.
Oh, I wish, I wish. Sometimes the dice just tell a different story, Zari. One of the guys looks next to you looks and says, if he loses, we're not drinking. He's gonna be laughed out of here, or he's gonna be killed. You don't mess with the dragons.
Well,
Do
bonus
I-
action. I'm just going to tell AAA to cause a scene and
Oh, okay.
basically start attacking.
Dragons, what the
Who's
double
in
dragons?
AAA
Can
gonna
we get an
start
actual name?
attacking? One of the people in the crowd?
Yeah, someone. I don't care.
All right, give me an attack.
6
What
plus
is this?
6 plus. Hold on, is my spell attack modifier. So 6 plus 7, 13.
13. That will hit as someone is not looking out for this attack to happen. It's almost a surprise. Roll me one more d20. Yeah. And a d8.
That's a
plus-
d8 for the damage plus 3, so 9 force damage.
This guy falls to the ground with his arm in AAA's mouth as AAA is now pulling him. And now you have half the crowd running over, trying to get this guy out of this metal dog's mouth.
Cool.
I love that.
I guess that's the end of my turn. I'm going to basically start a fight, a full-out brawl if I can, to get those people distracted.
Yeah, they
Guys,
are.
I was already
You start to
doing
see
it.
most of the crowd is moving in that direction. The GIF haven't moved yet, but it might happen very soon. As this fighter looks at you and says, "Huh, I recognize you from somewhere? I just don't know where. Where would I have
I
seen
just have
you?"
one of those faces, man. This is fine.
I'm gonna be
It's
like doing the whole like wobbly thing and be like, nobody cares.
He goes to
Third.
punch. An 8 to hit,
That does not hit.
a
because
12 to hit is his second one.
Patient defense. 12 might still hit because I don't know if I statted myself well. I did not when I made this character. A 12 does hit.
That's crazy. As the 12 hits, ignore the 14 psychic because I used a stat block from a different 4 bludgeoning damage across your jaw as his fist
All
comes
right.
across your jaw.
So his first swing, he comes down, and I'm going to imagine he comes back with the elbow and connects, and I'm not too keen on it.
No, you can't be elbowing in boxing.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, that was a dirty move, and as I kind of like shake it off, I'm gonna be like, you know what? It's kind of funny, you guys are the double dragons because I'm the only real dragon here, and I'm gonna square up.
Guys, you square up. Awesome. Let's see some
Old
fighting.
Irish guys square up, and then I'm gonna make my I'm gonna use my bonus action to throw Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna make my first attack.
Awesome. That's with the Hunter's Mark.
Boom.
First one definitely hits.
11.
Love that for 11 damage. As you see, it's one of those hits that like he didn't expect it to be that hard, and you see spit flying out of the side of his mouth as you can make contact.
Yeah, I just quick jab him, and then I have a second attack being post level 5. Do I have
Yeah.
to declare my flurry of blows now, or can I do it after the
You can
second
do it
attack?
afterwards, yeah.
Okay, well then we'll make the second attack. Oh, that was terrible.
That does not do it.
So after I pop him real quick, I'm gonna take a really large, disgusting haymaker that was going nowhere, and I'm gonna burn another key point, so I'll be at 4. And I'm gonna throw the flurry of blows for 2 more swings.
Awesome.
Crit,
Very nice
possible
crit.
14 damage.
So that's 10 plus 14. That's 24.
Oh, wow.
And then we come
24,
down.
and then
then we
on the
come down
last
to one
hit, tell
more.
me how you knock him out.
So as I throw the fake haymaker, I lean back and I throw a heel. I look like I'm going to throw a heel kick, but it's boxing. So then as I fake that, I do a capoeira move to where I flip, punch him in the face, and then as he's reeling from the back, I hit him with the uppercut for the last 11 points to put him down. because it's boxing and I'm not going to cheat just because I'm an awesome monk.
Awesome. 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 As he gets knocked out, his bloodied face, he flies backwards. Mike Tyson punch out style. Ooh, 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 as he makes that noise as he falls
Straight.
backwards.
What was that game like? Big Punch or whatever it was back in the day. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
exactly.
I think it was called Mike Tyson's Punch Out until the Mike Tyson BS, and
Oh,
then it
geez, I
became
think
Punch
you're
Out.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it was the big guy, and you were trying to.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then
No,
it
I
just
give him
became
the
Punch
old.
Out.
I give
Yep.
him the old 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Where he made that weird noise of ooh 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 as he hit him and he fell backwards. But yeah, he falls to the ground. And there may be as that happens, Carlotta, you're taking bets. Immediately, you see everyone looking at you angrily. Um, it looks like this crowd might not be that excited about losing their money. The good thing is half of them are trying to pull this guy out of the jaws of a metal dog. And there's probably 4 people now looking at you and just pissed. One of them looks over at you, Carl, and says, "If I were you, I'd get out of here."
Can I?
I didn't tell you to bet on the one that got knocked out.
No, we're out of initiative, by the way. So sorry.
Can I make a perception to see if I see them getting upset at Carl?
Yeah, you would definitely be able to see it.
Oh, okay. Well, if I can definitely see it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the rest of those guys kind of doing this and be like, "Hey," as I'm kind of like wobbling and a little drunk, and be like, "Are you guys talking shit? Huh? When you want to step in here, you giving her a hard time? Huh?
It's a little old lady. I can't do nothing, and I want to take out my gun and shoot one of them in the kneecap.
I love it.
So
Give me the
we're back.
shot as you go to shoot him in the kneecap.
Not broken. Let's just clarify. Not
No,
broken.
okay, not this time. Yeah, I mean,
We hopefully assumed as much.
as you go to shoot one of them in the
Damn,
knee,
that was a good piercing damage too.
I'm going to give you advantage only because he wasn't expecting it. No one saw you at this moment in the middle of the boxing gym just taking your gun out and
Piercing
shooting
damage.
for 13 damage as he falls right to the ground like, holy shit, she's crazy. Roll back into initiative.
Well, fair enough.
I mean, fair. We started another fight. I mean, yeah.
Hey, better than a crit fail.
E-
That was a lot of
Excuse me.
damage too. I was just really proud of it.
It was a great shot.
Excuse me. Oh God.
Can I throw the money at him while he's like writhing on the floor with blood? Just give him back his like original
my
cash.
money.
Don't
Not
give
your
him the money
I'm
back.
giving him the money that he gave me back. I'm just returning his money. Just keep it.
But I won the fight. That's
No.
not how it works. You're old and senile. You're being
Yeah,
silly.
now you have nothing to pay Zari with.
Zari gave me 100. I'm just giving this guy like $5.
Well, you had 5 people give you 20, which would have been going to
Double.
Zari or you, but yeah.
I didn't realize.
I'm
I've
just
never
imagining.
good.
I'm just
No
imagining
worries.
like
That's
like
just
a half a dozen 5-to-1 sports bets, and she's like, "I'm just giving him $20 back," and Zari's like, "That's 300 friggin' gold. Oh my God."
Do you count the money?
As Carl
I gotta
shoots this
count
guy
the
in the leg,
live.
he falls to the ground. Zari, what do you get up to? This one guy is still in. You go invisible immediately.
Yeah, I think that there's enough of distraction that no one's going to immediately notice me go invisible
Okay.
because
That's
literally
Zari's
just-
move.
Yeah, and basically command's same for AAA for my bonus action. Keep the fight going, distract the 2 guards to AAA basically, and I will stealthily make my way as far as I can up by the stairs or by the door.
After your action, it'll be about 35, 40 feet. So you're going to be within like 10 feet. You'll be within 10 feet of the stairs with your movement, and you'll see the GIF about 10 feet away from you against the wall, or 15 feet away from you against the wall, kind of a thing. So like you've made it to the back.
I'll make sure I'll be at the side of the stairs, so if they come down, I'm not in the way.
Awesome.
And then AAA is going to attack someone else because 2 + 7.
7, 8, 9. That is not gonna hit.
Okay.
But there is
But
still
that instead of hitting, he shoots some motor oil on another random person. As
guys.
opposed to a dog peeing, he just like raises the leg and he's like, "Hey, hey."
Mhm. I think another a 7 is metal dog kisses. Actually, that's what a 7 might
No, wrong thing, wrong thing.
be.
Is Jeffrey in initiative? What's Jeffrey doing?
Jeffrey is watching all of this, holding the
Back to
bottle.
Jeffrey. Back
He
to
is making
Big
sure that
and
liquor
Well,
Jeffrey.
stays
let's know
safe.
if he was fighting with us. No,
You
he's
can
just
yell
watching.
out to him.
Oh.
When your turn comes up, yell out to him. Be like, "Hey, Jeffrey."
Man, what
Brogan,
are you
you are in the
doing?
ring with 2 guys now who are coming at you.
I'm gonna look at these two guys and give them the all. Hey, you might be the double dragon, but I'm the only real dragon. And then I'm gonna make an acrobatics roll to jump in front of Carl in the crowd and say, anyone wants a piece? All the scales are right here, and go full. I got this.
Nice Boston accent. Well, scales are right here.
Yeah, exactly. Full. I got this.
The 12
Mark
will.
Not great. As I attempt to flip out of the ring, what I really do is I like sort of like fumble out of the ring. I sort of like fall out a little bit, and then I land in front of Carl, and I'm giving the old woozy. I'm like, it worked on the first guy. It'll work on the rest of you. And then I spend a key point to take patient defense against everyone else.
All right. I like it. Yeah, it's a little flippy, it's a little woozy, but you make it. Very nice. So yeah, now you're standing kind of in front of Carl. You had 2 guys in the ring that were coming at you. So now they're going to be probably running back towards your position afterwards. So you do the
Absolutely.
run flip. You're now ready. Anything else you get up to? There is one person in front of Carl right now that was pissed.
Oh well, I'm gonna take my swing because I assume I have the movement to also then
Yeah,
take
you're
a swing.
square. You're more than square.
All right. I'm actually gonna draw the quarterstaff, yell superposition, and then swing with the quarterstaff.
Oh, roll a d4.
Give me my pile of kittens.
Hey,
Oh, it's a one.
it's a 1. A 1
One's
was.
actually good if I remember, but
A lion?
give me a
I
second. It's
think it
been a
was a
minute.
lion. I'm looking in the new
Schrodinger's
weapons.
staff. A one's a
A
tiger.
tiger.
Tiger. Cool.
Let me get you have the tiger is actually up top.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so you
So
can
I got
yeah, that'll go at the end of your turn. If you hold shift double click, it'll bring up the tiger's sheet. So
I got my tiger, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to of course take my singular punch now because obviously one move was superposition, but I'm gonna quarterstaff the first guy two-handed, bringing down both hands to come for him, and I absolutely whiff like a scrub.
oh, you whiffed crazy. He just looks and he says, "You bring a weapon to a fist fight. You deserve what you got."
And then obviously directly after that, the tiger is gonna make his attacks. So the does the tiger get 2 attacks or one? I can't
It will be.
remember.
It just depends. It does. It
Well,
has.
it's not pouncing, so it would just
Yeah, it would
be
just be the one
spawning and then
as it's
attacking.
right there.
Okay, well then it's gonna make its claw attack or its bite attack on the first guy, and boom, take
Ooh.
13, son, max damage.
Wow. You see half of his life. He goes to the ground with a tiger eating at his leg right now.
Yeah, talking shit, getting hit, son. As I'm
Wow.
woozily, fading.
He's like the tiger and the rhymes. The tiger and the rhymes. As he goes,
I
he's
mean,
on the ground fighting this tiger off.
it is the eye of the tiger. It's the will of the fight.
As very nice. You get your hit in. I think you have 2 attacks at this level.
Oh, me? Is it me again? Oh,
Yeah, you have 2 attacks at because you have the quarterstaff and then it's your
I'm
bonus
past.
action for
I'm
your
past level 5, so yes, I would get a second attack because I haven't moved Hunter's Mark. So for my second attack, take 6.
very nice as he takes 6. And he is someone
As
who is on the ground now. So anyone who attacks him, i.e. Carl, as long as it's not a range, well, it would be a range shot, but anyway, I think your gun is just better than that. It's just better.
as, as he
You
lays
just
there,
check
I
on this
smack him in the face.
one.
I'm like, get out of here, get out of here.
This monk that is, I mean, this boxer that is on the ground winds his fist up and takes two punches at your tiger's face to try and get it off. A 17 and a 17 both, as left and right come out for 9
Oh
bludgeoning
no.
altogether on a
Oh
tiger.
no. His armor class is not that high. He takes it.
Yeah,
He's
I'll,
sad.
I'll take that
How
off his
many hit
health
points does
bar.
the tiger have?
12.
37.
Hit points is
Oh,
37
okay.
out of 12 AC.
Yeah, so he's at
He's
28 now, but he's not feeling great. But either way, he's my superposition bro. We've been doing this for a hot minute.
Yeah, he
He's
knows
got
what's
my
up.
back. Yeah, he's got my back. He knows what's up.
One
Exactly.
of them from the
Oh,
ring
that's
tries to be
good.
just as thrifty as you. Runs up from behind, runs up over the ring, tries to do a flip. I'm going to do a dex to see how well this flip goes to try and land right next to you. A 16, he doesn't like land right. He doesn't land well. He lands better than you did with your 12, I think it was. But it's not like perfect.
That's
Um,
fine.
he's going to try and throw two punches at you. A 15 and a 23 for 17 damage altogether as they both
It
move.
would be it would be a 13 and a 20 because I took patient defense.
Oh, a 13 and
But
a 20. Yeah. Uh,
but let's
I
see.
think
What
they
do I
both
have
hit.
here? They do unless I use no, I'll hold it. Yeah, I'll take that. So I'll take the 9 and the 8, the 17 total.
Yeah. Yeah, as you take 17 damage, it's
Ouch.
thwap, thwap as he lands on the ground. Zari, you notice the GIF, the female GIF that was standing up against the wall, reaches behind, grabs a weapon, pulls it out, and you see almost like a steampunk looking flintlock pistol come out from behind this GIF. As the GIF
On it.
looks over at Carl,
Carl's all wolf. Give me that young lady's name.
an 11.
Carol, I want the gun.
It doesn't say family, but I got
Sorry,
you.
get me the gun. Get me the gun. Sorry.
An 11 does not hit as she stands and moves closer. She's about 10 feet from the brawl now. The male in the suit, GIF in the tracksuit has not left, but she in the tracksuit is carrying this flintlock pistol and has moved about 10 feet away from you now and the whole sprawl that's going on, Carl. Carl, what do you do?
I see that really nice gun,
Mm-hmm.
and I take out my gun. Well, my gun's already out. I shot someone, and I'm gonna, since it's range attack, I'm gonna hit her because I feel like that won't be at a disadvantage.
No, you can shoot right over. Yeah.
Yeah, since she moves closer, might as well.
Fantastic. As this goes from like Seagal and Van Damme to John Wick, the guns go off. 14
14.
will hit. Uh, Normally, a GIF would have a higher AC, but because they're wearing tracksuits, not armor, the 14 definitely hits for 12. And you see
Karma sucks, doesn't it?
yeah.
That's what you get for wearing the tracksuit.
And she looks over at you and says, "That really hurts."
My wife was hotter than you. I take another shot.
Wow. Go for it.
My wife was hotter than
Nice
you.
shot.
Ooh.
That
And now,
really hurts more.
all right, and now I am going to action surge to get
Ooh.
2 more hits. I think I
Yeah,
have.
you get two more. Keep hitting.
Definitely attack twice.
You
Yeah.
rolled a
Okay.
14, a 20.
Literally just hammer fans the revolver and crushes.
Okay, the last one
24,
sucks. But
and
a
then
24 is awesome. Minus another 11. As she drops to one knee and says, "I can't believe you've done that. You've bested me at a fight of wills and guns." And falls
I'll
right to the
take your
ground.
gun. Thank you. And Carl's gonna just grab her gun.
Very nice. You can run over and grab her gun immediately if you care to. That is perfectly fine. She's
Yep,
only
I
about
now
10
have 2
feet from
guns.
you. So
Yep, I'm taking it. It's mine now.
that's awesome. So like the way I'm thinking of it in my head is from across the room, she takes out like a flintlock pistol, and then shoots at you, and then runs up to about 10 feet from you, and you just take out your gun and unload 3 rounds right into her, and she just drops to the ground, kind of a
Yep.
thing.
I send Eugene to go and grab it for me.
Awesome. As you can see, it's about right size for him to pull. It's like a Doberman puppy pulling on a pistol on the ground. So
Love it.
and you see that
Gotta teach him how to use that.
there's still a finger attached in it where he's like it's still he grabbed it with finger and all kind of a thing.
I'll give it to him as a treat.
He'll eat that in like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
It's fine.
like I take it out and I just like kind of flick it like a coin at him. And he kind of just jumps up and gets it and is like playing with it like a little dog treat, like a dog bone, like just gnawing on it.
Love it.
I love him so much.
Great turn. It took a GIF right down, just 3 shots right in a row. A monk, one of the fighters, the boxers, runs up behind you, Carl, and starts punching. 2 strikes come at you, a 18 and a 16.
Pretty sure they both hit. I don't have a high AC. Oh, yeah, 16 and 18. I have my AC 16.
Gotcha. As both of them hit for
Is
11
it?
bludgeoning damage.
Ooh,
As they
okay.
both, as he comes up and punches, but he punches down, which you're not supposed to do really, but sometimes life happens. As he's punching down, he's like, "You didn't have to come into our gym. You didn't have to fight us. You didn't have to kill her. I loved her.
I didn't have to bet.
Oh, we're criminals. What do you think we do?" If you were to
fell
think
into
back,
your own.
yeah, if you were to think back during the fight, you remember almost like a silhouette of everyone around the fight holding money up in the air, like in one of those pit fights in a bad 80s movie where everyone just holds their money in the air and shakes it while the fight's going on.
Point to Jeffrey and I go, he didn't vet. See, just be like that random stranger. Also, I'm calling out to Jeffrey. Be like, what's the deal, bro?
Carl, I'm not a criminal. Or he just waves. He doesn't say anything. He just waves as you point to him, and you're in this fight. Love it.
That's not what I wanted. I'm waiting for you to come and help.
He doesn't get it. He's
like I'm doing this, but he's like,
and he's cupping his ear. He's like, "Huh? What was it? I can't." He just waves again, like I
oh,
can't
son
hear
of a
you.
bitch.
God, I wish it was my ex and Nick. I would do some weird stuff with Jeffrey.
Oh God, he's a golden retriever, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's a golden retriever with ham
Golden
booties.
retriever himbo. He's a himbo.
There you go. As this next GIF looks over, runs over, and says, "Hey, you killed her. You're gonna die." And immediately takes out his flintlock pistol and fires at you, Carl, and misses
that's
completely.
terrible.
Lands into one of the knocked out bodies on the ground, actually.
You killed him. Aren't you happy now? I want to see if I can do like, I don't have any spells, but can I try to do what's that spell that bards have that makes them feel bad all the time? Not vicious mockery. Is it vicious? Yeah, I want to. I don't have any spells. Can I do vicious mockery?
No, I'll tell you what. For how crazy this is, we can see what it looks like. If you want to give like an insulting, we can have you roll straight for charisma if you're trying to insult someone. Let me know.
Oh, I thought she was gonna yell back as Kevin Hart and be like, "You ain't got no nipples."
I mean, we can see.
11.
Yeah, at 11, you're not really that mocking. It's like it's more comedic in that sense of what's going on. Brogan.
I say that's when I say the nipple thing. Like, you ain't got no nipples. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to say.
That's not what I meant to say. Everyone's like, "Isn't that Kevin Hart?" As Brogan, another one runs and jumps over the ring area. We're gonna see what his acrobatics looks like as he rolls a dex, a 10, as he kind of flops, lands on one knee, and is going to 2 strikes at disadvantage at you, Brogan. A 6 and a 5 both do not hit as he had flopped over the ring.
He would have had disadvantage anyway with patient defense. He takes swings, and I easily give him the old duck and duck.
As you duck and duck him, the good old duck and duck. I love it.
Duck goose.
And
look, that's how I roll.
duck goose.
Exactly.
As we're at the top of the order, I think right now would be the best time for us to end the session and go to confession. As we hit the top of the turn order in initiative.
Stunning strike was about to get weird in here.
Oh, it still has time to get some weird. It still has some.
Confessions are still during the fight.
Let's roll a d20. Let's see who goes to confession first. The lowest number gets to make their confession. As this fight is going on, Jeffrey is watching this whole thing, holding the liquor bottle, wondering if you're trying to get in touch with him. And yeah, he probably is a little golden retriever, if you know what I mean, or if we know what Carlotta means.
Good old Jeffrey.
And we have
Damn it, I love him.
Carlotta um, in the confession booth first.
What I'm picturing is that they set it up real quick, but it's still in the middle of the fight. So like there's like a little like blue curtain and the red chair, but you can see behind the curtain it's still the full gym where the full fight is happening, and I just get pushed into the chair to do the confession. And so it's just like, we don't have time for this. I mean, and she just goes, she gets up on the chair. And she's like, so I was fully kidnapped. If anyone from the Waterdeep Police Department needs to know, you can blame Mr. I didn't pay him. I didn't know his
Black.
name.
Black.
What?
Mr. Black?
No, thank you. I don't want any.
As an invisible voice comes out and echoes.
I'm like dodging, I'm like
They're probably
dodging
just
punches,
waiting.
and I'm like, Mr. Black, and she's
Yeah,
like, what? And I'm like, come on, anything, give me
I
anything.
didn't pay enough attention to remember his name. And then I was like, and we met this new guy named Jeffrey. I have no idea what his deal is. He is stacked on the bottom half, but I don't know what's his deal. And I turn around and I'm like, Jeffrey, Jeffrey, what are you doing? And he's just
Smirk
like,
a little.
hi, Gara.
Yeah, he's just waving. I got, hey, yeah, I'm over
Yeah.
here. I got the liquor. Like,
My man.
I'm great.
love it.
And Carl's just gonna put her head down. And that's it.
Walk back into the fight.
Yeah.
Brogan, you are up next. As you see Carl coming out of the confession booth, what happens with you? What does it look like as you're entering?
I look at the two guys in front of me, and I'm like, hey, shut up, everyone, shut up.
Mhm.
And I kind of just like stumble into the thing. I'm like, wait, I'll be right back. And I'm looking at the thing, and I'm like, all right, so what we've discovered is that other people are calling themselves dragons, which is preposterous. So, anywho, besides the fact that that's a little bit racist, we got friggin' ham glutes over here. I don't look at Jeffrey, who's just still waving like an
Yeah, he's just
idiot.
waving.
I'm
He holds
like,
up the bottle.
I'm
Like, you
like-
want the liquor now?
I'm like, that's my boy over there. And then after that, I'm like, so the long and the short of it is that we got kidnapped while setting so media was watching us. We've been fighting for like 4 minutes. Nobody's here. This is some terrible police work. You know what? I even look at the camera aggressively, and I'm like, I would take the character assassination raps back. I'm sorry I killed all of you. And then I'm just gonna like roll out and do like a nice little like monk like somersault roll and hop back into the fight and be like, okay, I'm back.
Awesome. Love it. As you get back in, Zara, you're invisible, so like the camera's not going to see you in the confession,
Yeah.
but we're just going to hear a voice echoing in the confession booth. What do you say?
Ari's just going to pick up a whiteboard and a pen, since she's sure that's in the boxing ring, and start writing as she's saying this. And she's just like, finally got arrested, but not for something I did. Got framed, got kidnapped. We're now supposed to kidnap someone else, so maybe we'll get arrested for kidnapping, although we got kidnapped and we're forced into this, so legality of it all is iffy there. But oh well, either way, we'll see it next time, and she'll put up over this.
Aw, she puts up "see you next time" on the as.
Time, because they're fooling around with time.
Yeah.
Hey,
Supposedly.
it's better than reminding people they have to follow rule 1. At least we all have pants on, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
As
He probably doesn't. He's still in that carriage with Mr. Black. We completely left him behind.
Look, Steve 100% only wears whitey tighties, and that's his
we
move.
gotta,
and that's okay.
yeah. They may even be colored right now
Is
though,
he
since
wearing
he's all
polos
slim
now?
and fit. They're like maybe blue or red tighty whities.
So polos and tighties? Is he like kind of
Yeah.
like a sexy tighties? Like I don't like what?
Oh, is it like boxer
Like, I
briefs?
don't know.
Yeah, who knows? He might
Oh,
have gone Roxy Reeves.
fancy, fancy.
We'll have Mr. Black ask him when Steve wakes up next week and finds out that everyone's fighting 4 buildings down from where he's passed out, and
And
he'll
I
come running through the
and
door.
we better know if it's G Jeffrey or J Jeffrey because those hams ain't walking themselves every day. I'll tell
I
you
want
that.
him to become a permanent part of our party. We got to do this.
Love it.
I want Argyle to come back, and I want Jeffrey to ride Argyle. That's what I want to happen. I want him
God,
to
Argyle's
I want
gonna
him to
kill
constantly
Jeffrey.
complain. I want Argyle to be like, my back pain is insane because Argyle has buns from the sun, and that's what I want.
Great.
Gifts from the swine gods that he's just got back there. Well, thank you guys for today. You guys did awesome. We did have technical difficulties earlier, and it will show, but we also had an awesome session. So you guys killed it. Anything you want to say to the people watching or anything like that?
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
And again, thank you all for watching. You can check us out on YouTube, on Twitch, and you can also check us out on Spotify. Follow, like, subscribe, and we all thank you for everything you're involved in doing for us. So thank you for watching. And again, follow, like, subscribe. And after that, we say good night.